House Democrats are setting their sights on Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. The House Judiciary Committee, chaired by Jerry Nadler, now asking the National Archives to release documents from Kavanaugh's time in the George W. Bush White House. Their letter reading in part, quote, "Now and as always, the public's faith in the integrity of the judiciary are foundational to maintaining the rule of law." But the top Republican on judiciary blasting the move, Congressman Doug Collins, saying, quote, "Chairman Nadler's request is so far outside the scope of judicial ethics, it's harassment." Senate Democrats spent months launching false accusations in an attempt to smear Justice Kavanaugh's reputation and block his confirmation to the U.S. Supreme Court. And now House Democrats want to follow suit with yet another fishing expedition to tarnish his good name. Jessica, when I see that,
do they know that he was confirmed?
I was going to ask that. I'm going to ask that.
I'm wildly aware of the fact that he was confirmed.
So what's the point then? What's the upside to doing this?
Well, the argument that Chairman Nadler has made is that they actually weren't given all of the documents that they had asked for during the confirmation hearings related. No, I'm not sure that they. I think they could impeach him. But I'm not sure that that's what the game plan is here.
What is the game plan? What's the end game?
I don't know, because even though I read that outro like that, I am not a member of the House Judiciary Committee. I don't know what the end game here is, but I believe they're just performing their oversight function. Brett Kavanaugh and Neil Gorsuch, to a lesser extent, are lightning rod issues.
It's a lifetime appointment, though.
I am fully aware of that, and we were talking in the break that RBG has got to hang on.
Okay.
But
can I add just one more thing? Because I think we should start with Kavanaugh. I think we should end there. I think we should look into Larry Craig. I really do. I think there's some unanswered questions into the former congressman, and, you know, I don't buy his resignation. I think there was something else going on there. In fact, I don't think we should stop there. We should look into some of Trent Lott's comments on Strom Thurmond. And I think maybe finally get some answers where, this is completely necessary because Democrats don't need ideas. They don't need an agenda. They don't need anything on the docket. They just need stunts. And they will take the House, the Senate, and the presidency with that mentality.
He went through 6 background checks, including a supplemental. They turned over more documents than the last 5 Supreme Court nominees combined. There's been plenty. I think he has been litigated in the public eye as well as Congress, probably more than any other nominee.
Okay,
so I think that's done, and it's a lifetime important.
How would this politically benefit them?
Well, look, I think there's a fundamental problem in the opportunity cost. That this is where the House Judiciary is spending their time. All the issues that face our nation, this is where they're spending their time. I think that is. And there is no precursor to justify diving into records. It is truly, as Doug Collins, the congressman from Georgia, said, it is truly a fishing expedition. We think there might be something wrong. We don't know what it is. There's a pattern here with Democrats who are on these fishing expeditions as opposed to pursuing something where they have actual evidence of wrongdoing.
Let's
and by the way,
the truth in terms of Clarence Thomas and what he really said about that cocaine.